Welcome to our new video. So in this video we are going to deal with the syllabus related to RSBK. So many students are asking about the how to read RSBK and how to remember the RSBK and how to representation in the exam. So many students are having so many doubts about related to this topic. That's why I made the video for them. So listen carefully. So I dealing with the bhasma first topic because there is a 10 mark question in the paper 2. It is the most important question in the final exam. So first deal with the bhasma concept. So in the bhasma concept, it is the point number 17 in the syllabus copy, that is single drug bhasma, shuddha and then pisti. So it is the MK. There is no specification related to what are the MK drugs and DK drugs. So let's deal with the all 22. We have 22 number of bhasmas in our syllabus. So I completed this bhasmas in very short form note. I will explaining each and every point what are the mentioned in the syllabus copies. Let's follow me. It will be clear. The doubt which are related to bhasma, it will going to be clear it in the end of the video. Let's starts the bhasma. What are the points to be right for 10 marks in the final exam? So in the syllabus copy, what are the NCSM given? We have there are some 14 points around we have. So each and every point is going to be an important, because don't ask for any specific point. They take a random points which are among the 14 points they put in the question. So we have to prepare before the exam. So what are the points should be? The points are like this. The first point is the method of shodhana along with shloka. We should write the method of shodhana of the any bhasma. For example, if you take an abraka bhasma, what is the method of shodhana of abraka bhasma? So you abraka heated red hot, it is nirvapa in the kanchi, or gomutra, or trifalakvata, or godugdha, any of the drug respectively we have to dip the abraka. Then it is done for 7 times. It is the procedure. We need to remember the shloka which is specific for that. So while studying there are so many doubts related to how which are the shloka we must remember for the final exam. For example, someone having a rasa tarangini reference, for example someone having a rasa or rasa ratna samuchaya, or some other another author also there. So we taken a simple shloka which is easy to remember for the final exam, and you can write the stepwise also. I will make sure you about the shlokas. You are going to be write in the exam, and these are the some repetitive also there. If you remember one shloka, you can write in the 3-4 bhasmas. The next point is marana procedure. If shloka is small, try to write the explanation of the in a stepwise form what we given in our notes, write in as it is in the paper. The next point is what are the chemicals or phytochemicals present in the bhasma. It is the main point we need to write. Next one is the pharmacodynamics. In pharmacodynamics there are some related to any disease or any particular what are the indication. So it will be some related to some, for example abraka bhasma, it is used in skin disorders. So how it is going to be act? It is effective in eczema, psoriasis, vitiligo, some of the skin disorders we have. How it is going to be act? Some little amount of information if we write, it will be look attractive in the pharmacodynamics. We should minimum write, we have to write 5 to 6 of pharmacodynamics. For pharmacokinetics, there will be a simple for all the bhasmas. There will be only same pattern will be go, that is A. The first one is A, D, M, E. Here what is A for? It is absorption, distribution, metabolism and excretion. The bhasma how going to be absorbed in our body, the D for how it is going to be distributed among the different stepwise, the metabolism how is metabolized into a small particles, then how it is going to be extracted throughout our body. So it is almost give us same for every bhasmas. So if we have any particular while writing pharmacokinetics, we need to think about little bit about which are the particular organ we are going to be writing. So for example, if you take an abracabhasma, it is absorbed in a microcellular level. So it will directly contact into the tissue level. So it will be absorbed in that level. So then the point distribution is, it is we can relate it with the respiratory, hemopoietic and nervous system in the abracabhasma. Related to some special organ we have to write, we have to mention that, it will be good. If otherwise it is so if you write as a what we write in the DG as it is, if you write, it will be going to be some what generic answer will be go. So write a specific answer. The next one is metabolism, how the metabolism is going to be takes place. It is, for example, if you take an abracabhasma, it is how it is going to be metabolized in the body. So how if we take an abracabhasma along or any along with then something some other liquid or any anupana, how it is going to be enhanced, we need to mention the that point. Then the excretion is we already know that excretion happens in our through our kidney. Then the what are the any toxicity, residual toxicity due to detoxification and incineration, we have to mention that. It is clear about pharmacodynamics and pharmacokinetics. We have already prepared the same content which are the points related to pharmacodynamic for specific bhasmas. We need to directly mention them. The next one is therapeutic properties. Here therapeutic properties means in what are the rasa of the bhasma, virya, guna will be, karma will be, what are those, we have to mention that. By using any tips and tricks, we have to remember the therapeutic properties. Then come to avastha anusara. Avastha anusara means how the abracabhasma is going to be taken and which are the condition abracabhasma is required. So for example, abracabhasma is agnimandya. In agnimandya, grahani and kafaroga can be used. So as you can see in the abracabhasma, so for them each and every bhasma we have a different kinds of avastha anusara, we need to mention them particularly. Then the seventh point is matra, how much dose will be required in our body for that condition. Then the patya and apatya, what are the dietary habits and what are the apatya, what should not be taken, we have to mention them. Then anupana, the anupana should be mentioned. So what is when the abracabhasma is taken along with or any after that, what is the anupana we can take in the condition. So for example, so for related to anupana, in the abracabhasma we take in equal quantity of rasa sindhura and with the honey. So abracabhasma along with this, if you take, jwara will be cured. So like this, every bhasma has an anupana related to some different types of conditions. So we need to mention them. Sevana kala means it is the time which we have to intake the medicine. In which time we have to take the medicine, it is give a. Then the kala maryada means duration of a medicine. Most of the bhasmas, it is depend upon the condition of a disease. So we directly we can write the kala maryada of any bhasma given. It is depending upon the condition. We have to take some specific also there. I have already noted that. I will share with you in the further videos. The 12th point is, what are the side effects of medication? So if you take any bhasmas, what are the toxic effect to the body or any side effect to the body? For example, if you take an abraka bhasma, heavy metal toxicity, some GI disturbances will be there, some allergic reaction will be there, nausea, vomiting, like this. So many condition will be we can see. So mention them directly. The 13 point, it is one of the important also, because ashuddha apakva avidhi. So if you prepare the abraka bhasma in ashuddha, then if you consume the ashuddha abraka bhasma, it is, if you consume the apakva abraka bhasma, if you intake the avidhi bhasma, so it is going to be cause any some vyadis. And what are the shanti upaya, what is the how to manage them if we taken this kind of bhasmas. The last point is research updates and clinical evidence. It is most important in the last. So many questions are come in the research updates. So I already mentioned that research updates, what are the research updates you should write. So directly take on that point and directly mention in the exam. Let's start with the abraka bhasma.